Hello everybody, today I'm going to be naming this video Believe in Yourself, Invest in Yourself to the point where you back up your delusions with action. What is the blueprint looking like? You are literally thinking about the exact blueprint and what it looks like. Obviously, if you see the ending, you can put the steps. This is called moving backwards. Me personally, I know that if I want more people to see my content, I want to reach more people, I want to be surrounded by people that are like me and like-minded, I have to put myself out there. I'm like channeling at the same time as trying to do this unboxing, but to back up my delusion, I've been putting in work. So for that reason, I was like, okay, Haley, you deserve what your self like 5 months ago wanted but couldn't get. So let's open this up because I have been able to use my blueprint to also put myself in a position where I'm not stressing as much when I want to go and invest in myself and my dreams. I went ahead and I got myself this GoPro creator pack or something like that. Anyways, let's open this up. I think this paper is literally just to keep the box nice, but I love it. It's okay. This cute little case. You know, I used to not even post videos because I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even feel like making nice thumbnails. And if people used to make YouTube videos like, if you don't have a nice cover on your video, blah blah blah, and I'm like, sure, but I feel like it's like people are going to watch a video that they're inclined to watch regardless. Yes, but again, it's like, don't judge a book by the cover. It's more about the energy, the vibe. What is the viewer really picking up? Anyways, I'm not too sure what I'm looking at. We gotta go through this a little bit. I am not playing at the slightest when it comes to me elevating and getting to that next level. What I'm thinking to myself, I gotta invest in the business, I gotta invest in the person, I gotta invest in the spirit, the soul, the mind. What is gonna prevail me further? So this is the camera, and I assumed if I'm gonna be traveling, I really wanted to make my blueprint easier for me. Somebody that I follow, his name is Anthony. He has a brand called Stay Focused, and he was posting a story today talking about basically, if you set up yourself, you're setting up systems in place so that those habits, you're gonna resort to them regardless, because that's like what you've set in place for yourself. The best example of that I can make is being like, you're only putting protein smoothies and protein bars in the fridge, in your beef and your vegetables and fruit, right? You say you're not going to eat anything unhealthy, and you don't put none of that unhealthy shit in your house. Like, that's the type of, let's say, reinforcement. It came with these cool stickers. GoPro, this is very, if you're thinking of going professional in something, I'm saying to you, take it as a sign. I don't want to keep saying that, but I want you guys to understand that, like, when it comes to me, just know, if you're talking to me, around me, seeing me, it's divinely guided. I don't be around, I don't be nowhere, I don't be anywhere. So that's why I always say, hiccup, sorry. That's why I always say, take it as a sign, because there's no other reason why you would be aligned with me at this current moment to discuss these topics. Come on, God is sending in reinforcement to you to let you know, hey, I hear you, and we're gonna get it popping. Because you've been getting, if you're here right now too, I'm hearing same but different. Like, we literally are unveiling those actions, doing them little by little, and then after you do those like first steps, you then get the next steps. Like, don't worry about the ending right now. It's like you could work backwards, figure out the plan, but then you have to start at step one. In stepping into step one, you end up getting to a point where you'll work through that uncomfortability. Some of us are still in that transitional phase right now from this step to this step. Lifting the foot is extremely uncomfortable. The move is weird. Dehydration. Oh my goodness. I used to get pissed when people would say to me, "Do you really want it bad enough? Because you're not acting like it." I used to be like, "Bro, you do not see me broken down into tears. You do not see me praying every single night. You do not see da 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 da. We need it to happen overnight, but it doesn't come overnight. So we're learning divine patience. But it's gonna come in step by step." For my people that do like to get confirmations through oracle cards, I want to pull a couple cards right now. I'm seeing 111 on the clock right now. This is a deck made from Vanessa Samina. She is a tarot oracle reader from Switzerland. And these are the 3 cards that I just got. I really followed her through a lot of my spiritual journey, just giving me encouragement, being that big sister, being that that confirmation that I'm not crazy for believing in better, in a higher power, in that everything is happening for a reason, that these lessons that I'm learning are not for nothing. Like, and that's why I got these cards. The first one was trust your intuition. 23 is coming up, and trusting your intuition. Also, we got be open to receiving, number 50. These cards are beautiful. And then number 52, 0 fucks given. Pardon the language, but it's really about stepping into that version of yourself, that to step into the light, to step into the camera, to go professional, you're gonna have to do that. You're gonna be interacting with other people, or you're gonna be putting yourself out there. You're gonna be networking, you're gonna be talking, you're gonna be in meetings, you're gonna be in business stuff. And you know, you got a lot of ego in the room, you got a lot of personality in the room, you got a lot of big personality in the room. Not just personality, but people that have personas, people that have alter egos, people that have really been building and working on themselves for longer than we have even been alive, literally, for some of us. So you really have to be able to continue to allow God to show you that they're there. God is showing you that they are there in your life and that they are prevalent, and you're trusting yourself as you move through life and trusting your intuition, because you're letting God guide you. You're letting God guide you to these big rooms, to these meetings, to these places you might have not felt before. Like, you could go into these rooms with these people, but you were getting built for it step by step. Like, you did not even know. So be open to receiving these opportunities. And gentleness, number 7. It's gonna look like it's just luck. It's gonna look like you just landed there. People like don't give you credit for all the little steps that you've taken thus far, so it might feel like your steps are even larger than other people's. Having some weird interference with the audio, so I'm going to have to invest in a microphone for my tablet. Like, you do have people around you, like, you might not understand how, like, they do understand what they're doing, and they might even think that they have the one up, or you might have in your head like, oh, there's no way that these people think that I'm like dumb. These people have no idea. People will try it. You could be the smartest person in the room, but if they have like a big ego and they want to try that, it happens. I want to say, let's just not let anybody block our blessings. Let's not block our own blessings. I want you to know that you are being built for greatness. You are already marked for greatness. God already chose you. You know that you're chosen. You know what's coming next because you saw what you can be, and now you worked backwards and you are getting the blueprint, and now you're gonna trust God in the way, because the blueprint is just the draft and God got the whole thing figured out. Okay, so aim and let God do the rest. I hope that this brought you some peace. I hope that you feel better about your situation. Number 13. I've been fidgeting with this and I still can't figure it out, but it's okay. I'm gonna sit here and try to get this figured out. Hopefully next time you guys will see me, I will be sharing a little bit more of my life with you guys. A little bit more mobile, a little more wherever I am.
What are you expecting from me?
Describe my care for the world, or a manifestation of it.
I'm trying to get everything I need.